After a 9-year absence from Italy's top flight, they return as Serie B champions, with legendary ex-players like Roberto Baggio, Andrea Pirlo, and Pep Guardiola. Currently with future legends in the making like Sandro Tonali, the sky is the limit for Serie A newcomers Brescia. Hey guys, how's it going? BCHD here, welcome to the Road to Glory career mode series this year on FIFA 20. It is the first FIFA 20 video on the channel, one of many. So, if you go on to enjoy the series, enjoy the FIFA 20 content, we've got daily content coming out. Make sure to smack that like button, hit subscribe and notifications on so you never miss out on a video on the channel. Comment down below all your suggestions, who we should sign. We're here to embark on a new journey with high hopes, begin a new era, build a dynasty and make history as we transform Brescia to be the best side in Italy, if not the world. With players like Balotelli, Tonali and Donnarumma, it's going to be one hell of a ride. And we all know the big new feature this year in FIFA 20 career mode, the customization of managers. You can change him or her in your career mode saves, and we're just going to pick this guy. He looks pretty decent. He looks like a football manager, so we're just going to go with Sir BCHD. Kick things off. We can always change things in-game. There is an edit manager option in the game, so if we need to change anything, we will. He's got the Frosinone badge on for now, but once we enter the career mode, he will be changing into the Brescia badge on the suit. We're just going to customize a few things for now. We'll just leave it like that, I guess. It looks pretty decent so far. I like the little default manager settings. And if you guys want me to change anything, we will. But that is pretty much all you can see for the manager customization. You can change shirts. Maybe in the winter time, we'll rug up and get some thicker clothing on. Should we go with something a bit outlandish here? I'm not too sure. We've got a lot of options. It's pretty much like Sims. We got bottom suit pants. Should we go with the hot pink? Look at that drip. So this is what we've got for the opening starting manager customization. Just to kick things off here, we've gone with the all blue. Yeah, I just wanted to match the club colors. We'll put the blue and white on. That's what we're looking at. For track suits as well, we're matching the suit color. And then the blue with white striped tie. We're rocking the white Yeezys on the feet. Yeah, they're looking pretty fresh. The drip is very fresh indeed. And we're going to kick things off here with Sir BCHD. Let's get things underway. 3.5-star team with Brescia. Let's kick things off. And we also have their actual stadium name in the game, Stadio Mario Rigamonti. We're going to change that to pounds. And we're also going to put the match difficulty on legendary to kick things off. We'll probably put it up to ultimate. We've got the transfer window on. And let's get straight into this new Boss Lax experience. But believe you me, we are going to be transforming this Brescia side. Here are the pre-season tournament invites. Yeah, obviously we're going to pick the one with the most money. And there we go, the European International Cup. Let's get it. So here we are. This is the side. We all know they've got one of the best strike partnerships in the league. Donnarumma and Balotelli up front, the new summer signing on a free contract. They are going to be absolutely deadly for us. We have Spalek in the midfield, Bizzoli, and I'm not going to waste any time here, boys. I am not wasting any time. Sandro Tonali is going to be our captain. We all know how much potential he has. He could get up to a 90 potential. Yeah, the next big star. He's going to be a career mode legend for us. We also have Desena. We have a solid back line here. We could improve in some areas, but, you know, the team is rather strong to start off with. They've got a few options on the bench, like they brought in the summer, Zemarau, Tremolada, and they also have another bright star in Viviani. We've brought in a few late summer transfer signings that weren't added into the squad update, like Romulo and Matri, so we have them as options. And then Viviani is another Sandro Tonali-esque player. Doesn't have as much potential as him, but he's still a young hidden gem. 63 overall, 18 years of age, and that's how we're going to line up. I like the 4-1-2-1-2 formation. We'll stick with it for now. Tonali the captain, that is how we're going to line up. And just a quick look at the squad. There you go. Mario Balotelli is in there. Romulo, yeah, our highest rated player is Mario Balotelli there with that 82 overall. Sandro Tonali, I'm just going to block all offers straight away. He isn't going anywhere anytime soon, to be fair. But that is the team. The kits are looking very nice in the game. I do like Brescia's kits. And I don't think we really need to sell anyone too desperately. A lot of these players could offer us a decent amount of service. However, Castadello is not looking too good at 36 years of age, so we might put him on the transfer list. Matri as well, he just came in, so we can't really sell him straight away. Desena might need to go at 32 years of age. And then Alfonso, he's a pretty good keeper. We could keep him at 31. And then Romulo at 32. He just came in real life, so I'm not really going to sell him. But that is how we are looking. Let's take a look at the transfer budget. Actually, we've got £4.6 million. Not too much to work with whatsoever. We might need to do a few loans. We might need to do a bit of wheeling and dealing, but yeah, not yet. Pretty much £5 million. We have not got much to work with here at Brescia, but that means we're going to have to work with it smartly. We're going to have to work with it effectively and efficiently in order to get the best results possible. And yeah, here we just have the normal starting emails that you get at the start of every single career mode. Not too much really important here. We haven't even gotten a player welcoming yet. We'll take a look at our objectives this season, and obviously as a newly promoted side, the main objective is to avoid relegation in the Coppa Italia. We need to reach the round of 32, and this is where it's interesting. A main objective is to grow 2 youth academy players by at least 10 overall points as soon as they have grown. Play them in 10 matches, either as part of the starting 11 or coming on as a sub. So youth development is quite important here at Brescia as well. Brand exposure, not too important. Domestic success, obviously we all know, avoid relegation. We want to aim a bit higher than that with this squad, and then in 2 seasons we have to increase the club worth by 50%. I'm sure we can do that. I'm really looking forward to what we could achieve here with this Brescia team. There's a lot of possibilities with this squad. I think we need to improve in the defense, so let's get into our summer transfer targets. So here are our summer transfer targets. This is just a starting point, just a few players to keep tabs on, keep our eye on throughout the career mode and throughout the transfer window as well. We've gotten a few young Italian talents like Gianluca Gaetano. We've got Alessio Riccardi. Pietro Pellegrini, of course, is a popular one. He's injury prone though, so that might be a problem. We have a new Wonderkid in the game from Lazio, Nicolo Armini. We have Piccoli as well, Esposito, who is an absolute gun. He is another young and upcoming Italian prospect, and a few other Italians like Bellanova, Bastoni. That is, you know, all the young Italian prospects in the game that I'm thinking of picking up. And then we also have a few other ones like Dominic Sablaski, Almada, Urzi, Vasharan, Hagi, Zaracho, Dominguez, Kubo, and Gravenberch. Let me know. I've just put them on the starting list just to see how things go. I think I have a few in mind, but we still need to scout all of them, get their, you know, full valuations, all their attributes, see which ones we can actually afford and who would be the best fit for our team. So like I said, leave any more suggestions. If I forgot anyone, is there any positions we need to strengthen in this squad? Let me know down below. And the man himself, the Wonderkid himself, Sandro Tonali, we gave him captaincy, and he goes ahead and greets us. He pops up, he says, "Greetings, boss. On behalf of the whole team, I'd like to give a warm welcome at Brescia." And yeah, I'm just going to select the first one. I'm excited about the future, especially with Tonali, of course. So he's going to be our captain. I'm excited about the future. Any morale just goes up a bit there. Not too much. He's still, you know, content, but the morale still goes up. That is going to be the side going into our first preseason game up against Ghent. We're going to simulate these preseason tournaments. Unfortunately, the simulations automatically skip. We get the 1-1 draw. Even if we wanted to, you know, watch that game out, it just skips straight away. So a decent result in our first ever game. Here we go. Our first ever transfer offer. We've got Gastadello. Yeah, the 36-year-old that I put on the transfer list. Nantes want him for 350k. We're going to go ahead and accept that. Get him off the wage budget and get a bit of cash into that transfer budget too. We need every single penny, so let's hope that one goes through. All right, second preseason game. It's the same lineup. We all know how important the preseason is, especially when we have a low transfer budget. Balotelli and Bizzoli get the goals there in a 2-2 draw against Standard Liège. Last game of the group. We need to get a win in this one to make it out. I want to win this tournament because, yeah, we need the maximum prize money. And then Bizzoli and Balotelli again with 2 goals, this time in a 2-0 win. And there you go, the 36-year-old. It is official. Gastadello is off to Nantes for 350k. We get 240k in the budget. It's just a bit of deadwood gone from the club. And here we have an offer for Dimitri Bizzoli, 2.9 million. He's a central midfielder, 25 years of age. I'm just going to go ahead and reject that. We don't really need to sell him. He's a starter player in our team. All right, semi-final time. Let's see what the boys have got. It is the same starting 11. Bizzoli, of course, in the starting lineup, and we win 5-4 on penalties. Balotelli with the equalizer, and then we go on and win the game. We're into the final. All right, it's Standard Liège in the final. This would be massive if we just kick-started off the career mode with a preseason tournament win for that extra money. And for our first bit of silverware, there you go, Balotelli and Bizzoli again. They have literally scored all our goals in this preseason tournament. We get the 4-3 victory on penalties after it was 2-2. And we get that prize money, baby. And there we go. It's looking a bit better. £10 million to spend. That could get us a few little decent hidden gem type players. We literally doubled our transfer budget with that preseason tournament win. I'm very happy about that. And just for the people who care, our main player shirt sales are Balotelli, Tonali, and Romulo. They're the highest selling shirts at the club. And I'm sure Tonali could probably be the most popular in a few seasons' time. After winning the preseason tournament, it also means we've gotten a few scout reports back. And this is what some players are looking like. I was thinking of improving the defense, and Nicolo Armini just seems to be, you know, the perfect player. He's going to cost us £1 million. Not too high of a wage too, so we might go in for him straight away. I'm thinking of going in for the centre back. It is a position where we've just sold a player to, so it'll make sense to go in and replace him with a player that is very young, 18 years of age. Let's go in and approach him. All right, here we are in the offices. Of course, we're at Brescia. We're not going to have the biggest or best looking offices, but it is a road to glory, and there you go. We've got Balotelli on the wall already. Interesting stuff. We've framed up the jersey, and we're approaching Lazio here. Nicolo Armini, £1.1 million. Let's just offer just under his valuation at 1 mil. Let's see what Lazio say about that. We're going to skip it. And they want 50k under his valuation. That is a no-brainer for me. A very cheap signing to start things off here. And we're going to agree that transfer fee. All right, we'll see what happens there. We delegated Nicolo Armini's contract. Another offer for Bisoli comes in. Yeah, he was our best player in the preseason, so there's no way we're getting rid of him. He is going to be a key player for us this season. So sorry, Leganes, you can't get your hands on him. So unfortunately, players like Bellanova and Esposito, we won't be able to pick them up in the first transfer window as they have recently moved to their club. They are not an option for now. We also have these players who can be an option. We have Riccardi, who might be a cheap little player. While the Armini deal's going through, we'll go for Alessio Riccardi as well. He's very cheap, going to cost us under £1 million, so we'll approach Roma to buy him. And here we are back in the offices, doing a bit of wheeling and dealing. Come on, let's pull this deal through. I'm sure we could get him, let's say 700k. Let's see what Roma have to say about that. And they agree. Okay, 50k under his valuation. Yet another bargain we've got in our hands here. We are starting life off here at Brescia well, and that is a quick look at the offers too. Instead of delegating, I'm going to go through to negotiations, and we haven't got the rooftop bar, we haven't got the restaurant, we haven't got the little cutscene. We're just back in the office. We're back in our humble abode, and here we are dealing with Riccardi's wage. He's probably going to be a rotation player for us. Let's see what they have to say. They're happy with that. Okay, that is good. He wants a 5-year contract. I am more than happy to accept that. Let's see what else Riccardi wants in his contract. Doesn't want a release clause. Perfectly fine with me. 5k. All right, let's just see. Hopefully they don't walk away. And they're happy with that. Okay, Alessio Riccardi is signed, sealed, and delivered. He's going to be our first signing here in the Brescia Road to Glory. And there you go. I thought Armini was going to be our first signing, but it's going to be Alessio Riccardi, showing great potential. He's a great youngster, 18-year-old midfielder, can play attacking midfield as well if we need him to. And it's going to be another great youth player to add to our ranks. He's got decent, well-rounded stats as well to kick things off. 2-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot, high attacking work rate. So we're definitely probably going to deploy him at that center attacking midfield position, but he's definitely going to be a player we're going to train. And as soon as I said training, I just got reminded to do all the training regimes here. We have Tonali making up most of them with 3. We also have Riccardi, our new signing, and Viviani on 2 as well. So that is going to be our current training setup. Let me know down below who I should train, all that good stuff. That's who we're going to start off with. We're going to simulate all, and that is our first training session done. Pretty decent results to start off. And this is another important decision we have to make. Should we deploy a youth scout? Should we hire a scout and use pretty much a majority of our transfer budget, £1.8 million, on a 4-star scout, deploy him in Italy and see what youth academy talent he can find? I think we might have to. We're going to go ahead, fire him up. We're going to go ahead, sign him up, get a youth scout involved just to fulfill the board objectives as well. I did realize it was an important board objective to achieve. So let's go ahead, put him in there for 9 months, and let's see if we can find even more young Italian talent to join up Brescia. All right, so the youth academy is set up for now. We can only afford 1 scout after that signing, and we still have £7.6 million in the budget. So a transfer offer comes in for Enrico Alfonso, 31 years of age. He's the best goalkeeper at the club, and I still think he can put a shift in for us, so we're not going to go ahead and sell him just yet. We'll reject that offer from Granada. All right, this time we got into the contract negotiations with Armini. We're not going to stuff this one up this time. 5-year contract, disregard release clause, and he wants 2k a week plus a little signing bonus. That is fine with me. Welcome to Brescia. Our second signing, another young Italian youth prospect, comes to Brescia, and this time it is the centre-back, Nicolo Armini. And there he is, an exciting prospect, 18 years of age. He's rotational in the squad, but hopefully it will allow him to grow and get a bit of game time in there as well. We'll take a look at his attributes. They're pretty well rounded. They're pretty decent for the 18-year-old. 4-star weak foot as well. 6'1", high defensive work rates, which is what you want for a defender. And those are our 2 transfers in so far. Less than 2 million spent on 2 quality youth players, both coming from the capital, as well as a little sale there, the 36-year-old defender. However, it's cheap, strategic, and effective business we've done here so far. And we get another transfer offer. It is for Nicholas Spalek, our Slovakian center attacking midfielder, 22 years of age. Yeah, he's a decent player. I'm going to keep him. Fulham have come after him. I don't know. I just don't see the need to sell him right now. He's a decent little player, and we'll keep him here at Brescia. So, yet another training session for our young Italians. Let's see how they do in this one. And a few stats going up there for Viviani. Riccardi as well is going up. So, we have £6.5 million left in the bank. We have a few other transfer targets to go after. Obviously, there are a few young Italian talents that we could go after on a budget. But I'm thinking of going with a marquee signing, a marquee player to get our hands on. There's a few players that we can't even go for, like Kubo, Urzi, and then there is Hagi as well. We can't go after. This Hungarian guy has got mad potential. I'm not even gonna try and pronounce his name. Yeah, he's just way too expensive for us. There's a few that are way too expensive for us right now. Bastoni would be a good centre back option, but yet again, we still have some decent centre backs. So I'm thinking of going for the career mode golden boy this year, Thiago Almada, the Argentine. We have to get on him before he just skyrockets in value and overall, and before he moves to another club as well. £6 million in valuation, 6.8 to 8.5 million pounds. I'm thinking of getting him straight away, and he can even play at striker, left wing as well, which is also good to see. Look at those stats. For £6 million, this could be a bargain. Let me know what you think of Almada. I want to go in for him, man. I want to go in for him. Pellegri's a bit injury prone. He's putting me off. And then we also have Esposito, who we can't buy. Gaetano isn't quite ready yet. So we've got a lot of things to think about here, Brescia. We've got a lot of transfer dealings to do before the window closes. And here we go. Our first press conference as Brescia manager in our road to glory. It is before our Coppa Italia match against Cremonese. There you go. We can see we can praise, motivate, criticize, and sympathize, as well as calm the players. So we'll go ahead and attend that press conference and see what the press has to ask us. As you can see, we sit down on the table with the mics ready. We're before this big season game. It's before the Serie A as well. We've got Riccardi's transfer from Roma stands out as one of the bargains of the year. Even the press are behind us in our transfer dealings as well. Will Riccardi get first minutes on the pitch? It will take a while to settle in. He could wind up losing his confidence. No, we don't want to do that. He'll prove he's the right man. I think he will do so. We'll motivate him there, and his morale goes up. As you can see, the top left-hand corner, the smiley face is going up in that little morale bar. And then we also have Armeni. Armeni's transfer from Lazio is another bargain of the year. See if the media are behind us in our transfer bargains. That's what you want to see. You want the media on your side in career mode. He'll prove he's the right man. I think he'll prove he's the right man as well. Both their morales are going to go up there. Armeni just more than Riccardi, but still, the morale's going up. We're boosting our players' morales in this press conference before the Coppa Italia match, so I low-key want to start them. And then we have another question. Is Castadello the perfect replacement? Is Armeni the perfect replacement for Castadello? Big shoes to fill. He's what the team needs. Yeah, he is what the team needs. A young and up-and-coming Italian centre-back, 18 years of age. And there, you can see the morale going up even more. He's got the dark green smiley face as well. Thank you. I will not take any more questions. We just want to get talking on the pitch. We want to get straight into the action, and we're just going to bolt out of the press conference room. No time to waste as we come up against Cremonese. We've got a few player chats going on here. Matri wants to start. Hey, boss, any chance that I could get some time in the upcoming match? And, nah, you're not in charge, mate. Matri, he's 31. He's pretty old. He's a Serie A journeyman. We pretty much only have him for backup. I got to be harsh on him. There's more players. There are higher players in the pecking order right now, Matri. You're not going to get any game time. And we get a transfer offer in just before we go into our match. Leandro Morosini. He's 23 years of age, only 69 overall. We're thinking of getting in more attacking players, so I don't think he'll get too much game time. I might go ahead and accept that from Amiens. We should get the money out of him while we can. So we are going to play our first game as Brescia manager in the road to glory against Cremonese in the Coppa Italia. It is just a week or 2 weeks before our Serie A opener against Cagliari. So let's hope to get this one off to the right start in round 2. And there you go, Armeni. The news just came in right now. We signed him a few weeks ago, but now he's our new number 13 at the back. There he is with the shirt. He is a new Brescia player, and it's good to see. Considering the two new youngsters are on high morale, I've chosen them in the starting 11. They're both starting, Riccardi and Armini, and we've also got Balotelli, Donnarumma. That is how we're lining up for this Coppa Italia game against Cremonese. Let's get straight into it. My first ever game of FIFA 20. I'm not quite sure how this one will go, but Tonali is there, ready to take on the world. Let's go into it. Legendary at home. Let's go. Here we are, first game, Coppa Italia at home. It is going to go down, let me tell you that. The new little animations, the new little graphics package there looks pretty decent. The Stadio Mario Rigamonti, we've renamed the stadium to the stadium in real life. Tonali will lead the boys out. It's going to be a massive debut for us. All right, it is going to be Donnarumma kicking us off. FIFA 20, it's a bit more of a slow-paced game, but we'll adjust to it. Riccardi, the new number 8, he'll give the ball through. Should we cross it into Balotelli first time? Balotelli is there. Middle Balotelli. We need you on this header. Let's cross it in. We all know how much of a threat Mario Balotelli is, and it's a bit of a tame shot to open things off. Oh no, they're on the break here, Cremonese. They might get a shot in. They might get a chance. They might get a header. And it's a big save from Alfonso. We're going to get the ball back again. We'll find it through to Riccardi. Riccardi will take a shot, and it's not good enough. Oh, we've given it straight away. You can tell we have not played a game. This is our first game of FIFA 20. So there might be some adjusting, and Cremonese through on goal. Oh no, this is going to be bad, and they've hit the post. We couldn't find Balotelli though. We'll try and find Balotelli again. He's into the box. Balotelli, can he find someone in the middle? Is Donnarumma, and he forces a big save out of their keeper. Balotelli had this one in. Balotelli, that's a weak header. It's going to be half time, 0-0. Not much action going on, but yeah, we still got to get used to FIFA 20. There is a lot of things in this game that I need to get used to, and it's our first game as Brescia. There's not too much we could expect, but there's still time for us to get this W. Oh dear. Armini, big interception. No, Armini gives it away. This could be a terrible debut. He redeems himself. He doesn't redeem himself, and that... Oh my gosh, that's a roller coaster of emotions right there. Sparlek nods it on. He's got a bit of grass to run onto. Move it on to Bizzoli. Balotelli looks like he's free in the area. He'll give it off to Donnarumma. Donnarumma will have a shot, but it's a comfortable save from the keeper. He catches it straight away. It's hard out here, but Balotelli. Nice. Through to Bizzoli. Bizzoli, one-on-one. Bizzoli takes the shot. Can Donnarumma follow it up? It's a big block from the defender, but he was offside anyway. Donnarumma will find Balotelli. Balotelli, can he pull off the finesse shot? No, it won't happen. We're going to go into extra time here after it was 0-0. Need to get used to the team. Need to get used to FIFA 20. It's going to be a big learning curve in this road to glory. A lot of defenders back, got a lot of players back, but I will cut back, and that is a shot just wide from the substitute. Looks like it's penalties to get us into the next round. I don't even know if we can... There's a new penalty system. I don't even know if I'm... Oh, is that going to be the end of the game? No, it is a penalty shootout here in our first game. Not the ideal way to end off the game. It is a new penalty system too, so I'm probably going to be absolutely terrible at it. Okay, we've got to concentrate here with Balotelli. No. There. Nice. Lagged a bit, but we've gotten the first penalty. Now Cremonese up for theirs. Ciofani. Oh, he goes in the middle. Here we go. Donnarumma. Where do we want it? I want it there. Bottom left. There we go. Nice penalty from him. All right, we need to save this one. Alfonso. Step up, son. Alfonso will save it. And we go 2-1 up in the shootout. Can Curicio get us our third? Let's see what he can do for us. Oh, and then they save it. This is going to be dramatic. This to get us into the third round. The defender is looking to the right. It's gone in. Off the post and in. We saved it. Come on, the captain, Tonali. Surely he can step up. I'm not 100% with his penalty system, but Tonali managed to smashes that one into the top right-hand corner. Piccoli. He's looking right. He's looking right. He blasts that one over. And this to win us the game, to send us into round 3. Come on, son. The new summer signing in real life for Brescia. Can he step up to the plate? Surely he can. Surely he can. And he slotted that one into the bottom right. There we go. We're going to celebrate right in front of the fans. That was way too dramatic to get us into round 3. I wanted to score a few goals in extra time. I wanted to score a few goals in general, but it managed to be penalty shootouts, and we win our first game on penalties as Brescia manager. Alright, look at this. We have a post-match interview, which we're going to attend. Let's see what that means. We've clicked on it. Will we go straight into the interview? That was all the other results from the games. Let's see what happens. All right, we're in front of the board. Will they ask us any questions? Here we are, 0-0 post-match. What are they going to say? Riccardi has put on a great performance in his first match as a Brescia player. What do you make of such a strong debut? I didn't think it was too much of a strong debut, but I'm going to say it was clear why we bought him. Yeah, it was clear why we bought him. Let's just get his morale up. Let's just get everyone happy here. That's what we want. Happy players at the club. Don't want to cause any beef right now. But we're going to also talk about Armini, which I really did enjoy. And he is capable of a bit more. Keep it realistic. What do you mean? I thought Armini was a good player at the back, and they're saying he's having a disappointing debut. I'm going to say it's not easy to fit into a new team. It's not. Let's just keep him happy. I thought he played really well at the back. Kept a clean sheet. And the media just trying to get him down. Balotelli is continuing his hot run of form. Don't really think he played too well, so don't know what game the media is watching, but he must keep the momentum. And Balotelli is looking happy at the club too. Our number 45, our marquee player, our best player at the club. And that is all the questions we'll have for today. A nice little post-match interview. All right, final training session of the episode. Let's see what happens. We've got Riccardi going up as well. No overall increases though. Just a few stats going up here and there. But I think we'll call it there for the first episode in this Brescia Road to Glory career mode on FIFA 20. The new game is out, guys. I am so hyped to record this career mode. Let me know who to sign down below, what to do in the comments as well. We're going to be uploading career mode content daily on the channel. Hopefully you did enjoy the first episode. We're going to bring out more career modes. We're going to bring out some Wonderkid videos. It is going to be jam-packed here on the channel, so make sure to turn on notifications. Also, smash like on the video if you want to see more of this Brescia Road to Glory career mode. Follow me on Twitter. The link is in the description. I've been BCHD. Hope you did enjoy. Have a nice day, and I'll see you in the very next episode.